Right then, I think we are live. So, hello everyone, and this gives me a great pleasure to say a very warm welcome to you as you join me once again for another live stream from my channel, HEMR Railway. Today's stream is going to be a running session stream as usual, but the title of this stream, as you noticed, is a somewhat graceful return. And that's because we're bringing back the mishap counter, and I can already add one on because there you go, forgot to put it on and the number was wrong, so one mishap so far. So normal running stream today. I'll be taking your requests as always, but we are doing the mishap counter as well. I've normally titled it the perfectionist stream, but for this stream I've titled it Gracefully Returning instead, which basically has the same meaning. You will still have the opportunity to put in your requests always, as always, and get the chance to see what you want to see running on the layout. We will be live today until about 6 o'clock, that's usual time. That's also when my tea's ready today, so finishing off just nicely. So there will be plenty of time as usual for the mishaps, derailments and banter with the live chat participants. So I will roll the intro to get this stream underway, and I will see you in about 12 seconds. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Right then, how is everyone? Are we all doing okay? Give me a moment while I check the audio. Audio's all fine on my end, so we're good to go. One mishap, let's see if we can keep it below 9. So the challenge with the mishaps, as you may remember, is that we have to get it below or equal to last time's stream. So technically, actually, what I can do is I can take that mishap off, because that reminded us that last time we had 9 mishaps. So the goal is to get below 9 mishaps or equal to 9 mishaps. If we do that, then the challenge is complete, and I will flash this up. If we fail, then that will appear. I'll not count that as a mishap because I was reading the chat at the same time. But the goal is to get 9 or below mishaps. So we'll see if we can do that. So hello to everyone in the chat. Hello to Northerner Transport Hub. Thank you very much for joining. I'll go through my locos in just a second. Jaden on the main line. Thank you very much for joining. Good to see you all here. And you've asked what's going for dinner. Beef dinner today, so roast beef, kale, parsnips, potatoes, carrots, stuffing, Yorkshire puddings, I think, if my dad gets home in time to make them. I normally would have made them, but obviously I'm up here doing this. Oh, also, drink of choice today is blackcurrants. I haven't got any lemonade left, otherwise I'd have blackcurrant and lemonade, but now we can properly start the stream, because I've shown you the drink of choice. So let's get things cracking. First of all, 9F with 3 Pullmans. She's going the wrong way already. This is the first time trains have moved on my layout for probably 2 months, so we will count that as a mishap. First mishap because the 9F went the wrong way and it went backwards. So there goes the 9F. Mark, Hemel down the railway, thank you very much for joining. I know, long time no see. Long time, well, since I made a proper train video anyway. We've done some stints on Train Sim World recently. But, hello, hope you're doing okay, thank you very much for joining. Tornado can go as well. With 4 Virgin HST coaches, or Mark 4s I think they're called, can't remember. Jaden will be able to tell me, that is good with coaches. And finally, Queen Elizabeth the 040, which I've put on because obviously, well, a bit sad that the Queen's just died. I didn't actually realise, you know, that's what it was until just now actually, so yeah, didn't make the link. So we can say I've put Queen Elizabeth II 0401 in memory of the Queen. And she can go as well. There we go, that is all 3 lines up and running for the first time in about 2 months. Feels good to be back, I can tell you. Just have to remember how to use all my controls again. I think we're all working fine. I'll shut this side in a minute as well, but I think we're all working. So, shut you. Shut you. Smashing. Jaden has said, hello, other random stranger I've never seen before. I know it's weird. It's weird being up here. It's weird being, you know, streaming again. It's weird cramming myself into a tiny space where I've got tripods on my left and right, a computer, all my controls that I have to faff. It's very weird being back up here in the loft again, streaming. But, can I say I enjoy it very much? So we are back. Oh, trust me, Northern Transport Hub, this is not a prototypical layout, and nor will it ever be a prototypical layout. And I don't mind that. If I'm filming running sessions, then obviously when I get more stock and more locos, I will try and make things somewhat prototypical, but for the streams on a Sunday, well, today is a Sunday, today's stream is a Sunday, next week it will go back to Saturday, because yesterday, on Saturday, I wasn't available. I accidentally scheduled this stream for yesterday, because I thought, oh, we'll do it on Saturday like we do now, every week. But I wasn't available yesterday, we were out doing something. So I accidentally scheduled it for yesterday when it should have been today. But streams do go back to being on a Saturday at 4:15 as of next week. But as I was saying, on these streams, on these live streams, we do just like to mix things up. Because it's the time to kick back at the end of the week for me, spend some time with you lots, and play trains basically, so that is why, not very prototypical. Plus I only have about maybe 12, 13 coaches, 4 of them are Pullmans, 4 of them are Virgin coaches, and the rest are just Mark 1s or Blood and Custard, so I don't have, you know, enough stuff to be putting everything, you know, extremely prototypical. Which I don't mind. Hopefully you don't either. Queen Elizabeth II might need her wheels cleaning, she's a bit jerky there. I will just ask, the background music isn't too loud, is it? I can't really check when I've got all this noise in the loft, so just let me know if the background music's alright. You should just be able to hear it, it shouldn't be coming over my voice or anything like that. Jaden has said I should be going back up on the loft again soon. It's just been far too hot over the summer, but like I said, I should be up there making more railway videos again soon, fingers crossed. Good to hear, Jaden. It'll be nice to see a video from you again. Northern Transport Hub has said it's a bit on the loud side, yes. Let's see what we can do about that. That better? Should have gone down now. Maybe too quiet, I'm not sure. Just let me know. I will give you a recap if you haven't watched my latest... Oh no, that was the wrong button. I slid the mic volume control down instead of the background music. That's not a mishap though, because it hasn't happened on stream really, has it? I only count major-ish things as mishaps. Background should be a lot better. As it should have gone down by now. If it needs turning down further, let me know. Northern Transport Hub says Joe for future reference. Okay, thank you, Joe. It should have got a bit quieter now. This is a new laptop I'm running OBS on as well. A new laptop I got for my birthday. It's got an i7 processor and 8GB of RAM, so much better than my parents' machine I was running on, which had a Pentium Gold processor and 4GB of RAM. So it should be, the quality should be a lot better. Means I can start video editing on a laptop as well, which I know I said I didn't want to do in previous videos. But yeah, I'm now editing on DaVinci Resolve on this laptop, which is brilliant. And I will count that as a second mishap, because it must have uncoupled itself about 3 times now, so we're up to 2. Yeah, thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. So yeah, my main present was a laptop, and I just got a few bits of chocolate and stuff like that. But I'm really happy with this laptop. It's an Asus i7, 8GB RAM, and I very, very much do like it. It's great for running OBS. It's very powerful. You know, I can do 3D design on it fine. I can run DaVinci Resolve fine. So I'm editing on this laptop now on DaVinci Resolve, and streaming should be a lot better from OBS as well. So everything that's, you know, to do with my channel will be made on this machine, and I am very, very happy with it. But yeah, better quality editing. We're on PC now. Well, computer editing rather than my phone. So shouldn't be all the random glitchy stuff now, because DaVinci Resolve is probably the best bit of kit I've ever used in my life, and it's free. So there you go. Yeah, sorry Joe, forgot about that. Let's go through all my locos. So you've got Tornado, you've got the ones on the layout now are Tornado, the 9F, and Queen Elizabeth II. In the Steam category, you have a Triang 040, a Great Western 101, a D11, a German locomotive, which looks like that. And I just shorted the layout out there for a second. You've got the German loco, which looks like that. You've got Flying Scotsman, and you've got A4 Golden Eagle, but A4 Golden Eagle is still out of service at the moment. In the diesel category, you've got a Class 31, HST, and an 08. So there's your choice. Rolling stock choices are coal wagons, brake van, Virgin coaches, Pullmans, 2 Blood and Custards, a Triang Maroon Mark 1, some mixed collection of wagons, and 3 of these container wagons. So take your pick. I'll take requests in just a couple of minutes. 6 people watching, wow, thank you everyone. To be honest, I wasn't expecting many with it being his first one, but thank you very much indeed. However, you may have noticed I've got all the coach lights on again as well. Indeed, indeed, Joe. I've got about 30 on my list I want to get, you know, over time as well. Definitely need some more rolling stock though, because that's kind of where I'm lacking at the moment. Need to get the Golden Eagle fixed as well, but I've got some other projects that I need to see to before that. Timber Valley, I'm sorry I missed your name. Thank you very much for joining. You said you've just been to the SVR, is that Severn Valley Railway Diesel Gala? Very nice. Went to measure up the Class 139. Got to blow the horn. Brilliant. Hope you enjoyed that, Timber Valley. I haven't been train spotting at all recently because down my local station there haven't been any, if I'm going to be honest. There haven't been any trains, interesting trains. You know, I've seen occasional ones just when we're around railways, but nothing interesting. So yeah, a bit poor really. Obviously I've been playing Train Sim World, but that doesn't count. There's another Train Sim World video out coming in a few weeks. There's also the video on my petrol lawnmower that I promised coming out some point next week, so you know, Monday onwards. So yeah, mower videos coming out on the petrol lawnmower. Then we've got a Train Sim World video, and then we've got a video coming out on Silverstone and touring car racing. I guess that's true, Joe. I don't really prefer a specific region. I just buy locos that look good. And you know, if I've recently bought 3 Pacifics, then I might switch to buying a diesel, or if I've bought a load of diesels, I might switch to buying steam locos. So I have a list and I sort of try to balance out with new locomotives compared to what I've previously bought and what I've already got. But eventually, I will complete that list of 30 or so engines that I need to buy. But, yeah. I do like the LNER engines. I don't have a favourite region, so I'm not going to participate in the argument that's going on in the chat. However, let's stir up the controversies once again. Tornado and Flying Scotsman look better in British Railways green than LNER green or apple green. Fight me on that one. I do think that LMS had some of the best liveries with the crimson because that's really nice, but similarly, I do like BR green. So yeah, I don't have a favourite region. Don't have a favourite, you know, company either, if you know what I mean. Jaden added, "You're not going to win that one." Well, I might get outvoted, but you're not going to be able to convince me. But yes, I did. Yes, I did just say that. So basically, I just buy whatever locos I like, look good, and you know, yeah, that's it really. I can get you my list of what I've got to buy if you want, because I've got my phone free. It's on charge, like. Let's have a look. So these are the locomotives I want to buy. A Hornby BR Blue Class 37, a Standard Class 4 MT, the tender version, a Class 101 Mallard, a 45, 45, 44, 45 or 46 Peak, they're diesels, Class 20, a P2, a Class 55, a Class 52, Duchess of Sutherland, a Freightliner 66, an EWS 66, West Coast Railways liveried loco, so either 37, 47 or 57, Duchess of Hamilton, B17 Barnsley, Flying Scotsman, the British Railways version, Northern Bell liveried loco, Jubilee class Alberta, and a Northern Railways or Northern Trains DMU. Yeah, I know the Bachmann ones are there. The old split chassis ones are terrible, so my plan is to buy one cheap, and properly service it, you know, remagnetise it, get new wheels. If I have to get a split chassis one, I'd prefer not to get a split chassis one, Joe, but if I have to, then I need to get new axles for it and be very careful with it. I disagree, Jaden. I'm going to have to do a tier list of locomotive liveries at some point, but I think it goes BR Green and LMS Crimson first, and then stuff below that. Oh, I should also say, to add that list of locos that I'm going to buy, there is a Class 37 with yellow cab ends, yellow nose ends and black cab surrounds coming spring next year that I've pre-ordered for $96.99 from the Hornby website. So we've got Class 37 Comet coming next year when the pre-order comes through. I always wanted a 37 like that, and my luck came through because Hornby announced one in their range launch this year. So I was very, very happy with that. So that is coming through. Hornby Merchant Navy, defo worth the price. How much is the price? I tell you what I can do here. I can do this. Oh yes, we've brought back the browser screen. So, Hornby Merchant Navy. I tell you what, I won't be buying it directly from Hornby because it will be ridiculously expensive. And my budget is Scrooge budget. Merchant Navy, low to high. Not for £217, I won't be buying it. Let's look on... let's have a look. I won't be paying that much for it. My budget's about 110. That's as much as I dare spare on one loco. And that's what I bought the 9F for, brand new. So I definitely won't be spending more than that unless it's a very special model. Let's have a look here instead. It doesn't have to be new either, does it? So there's some on eBay. I'm not ruling out eBay. £150, £101. So maybe I do quite like the Merchant Navies, but then I'd want one with the casing, not like that. But then I'd probably want a Battle of Britain as well, just to get Winston Churchill. Let's have a look. Britain, Winston Churchill. Nah, nearly 200 quid. I'll have to look for some on eBay. But then there is old triangle ones like that, which I'm not completely ruling out. So we'll go back to the main screen. And there we go. Probably won't get Bahamas because, although obviously all Jubilees pretty much look the same, I went to see Alberta at Leeds in 2020, and that was really special for me because it was the first time I could remember seeing a full-size steam locomotive. I've been to the NYMR when I was really young. But, you know, it's the first time I can remember seeing it. Steam loco, so that's why I've got Alberta, because it was a very special memory for me. So yeah. There may be incredible models, Jaden, but if I'm honest, they're not my favourite and they're not currently on my list, so I'm not spending ridiculous money for something I don't like. I know you know that, I just thought I'd say that anyway. You know, I'm only prepared to pay ridiculous prices for me, even about 150 quid for an engine I really, really want, such as BR Green, or British Railways era Flying Scotsman. Right, so let's get things stopped for some requests then. About half an hour in, longer than I wanted to leave it, but we've been sidetracked too many times. Is this going to work? Stop. And stopped and stop there. Oh wow, that actually did work. Crikey. Jaden Applegreen's certainly not at the bottom of the list, I can tell you that. Right, so requests, what do you want? I'll go through engines again. 9F, Tornado, Queen Elizabeth II, that's an 040, a Triang 040, Great Western 101, D11, that German loco, Flying Scotsman, A4 but it doesn't work, 08, HST, Class 31. So, take your pick and chuck whatever rolling stock you want behind it. That's unfortunate, Jaden. I'm sure your mate didn't do it intentionally. Well, to be fair, if you're his mate, knowing the nice person that you are, your mate's not exactly going to be a complete idiot, is he? So, that's a shame. Because, well, I know it wasn't on purpose. Where did Wallace and Gromit appear from, by the way, can I say? That stock was a beauty, I'll agree with that. Timber Valley, yes we can do that, so it's probably best to whip the 9F off. This is where I break all prototype and start using my hands as well. If you don't like it, then tough, to be honest. You've said Tornado with a diesel at the back, hauling a rake of Pullman coaches. I do actually have 4 Pullmans, but there's a fault with the lighting on one of them, which means that the lights are constantly on, so the battery's died, and I don't really want to run a lightless coach with all the other ones. So we'll just do 3 as well. We'll just do 3. And you've said with the diesel at the back, so the most likely diesel to be back of something like that is a 31, is it not? If this doesn't work now, if you've heard about that saga, crikey. You haven't heard about the saga of the 31 and its problems. Christ. Best work now. Jaden says, do something crazy and funny and random for me, please, George. Okay. I've already had an idea. Do I leave Lizzie on? Do I leave Lizzie on? I don't know. Should I leave Lizzie on? No, let's take Lizzie on. So that needs to go back in the drawer. I've no idea if this will work, but we shall soon see. I think we'll leave the Coltrane on, because that just makes it more ridiculous that either of the two locos I'm putting on are together. Let's be careful with this one, because this is an expensive model. This should cost about 140 quid, this D11, but I got it for 100 because connections. No idea if these locos run at the same speed, but there we go. Let's go. So, Tornado and the 31, do they work? Yes! Oh, and I forgot the rotating fans in the 31. So we'll go slowly because I don't want things to crash. So that's that going. That seems to be working relatively well. The Stevenson line, keep forgetting I've named these lines now. Yeah, the D11 and the 9F seem pretty well matched, not gonna lie. That's good news. Did the 31 have Mazakrot? No, that's a brand new one. Won it in a Hornby competition last year on their advent calendar. Worth about 250 quid that model, got it for note because I won the advent calendar competition. Nobody else has put a request in, so I will chuck one myself on the middle line unless someone gets one in very quickly. Might as well leave the lights in those coaches because no doubt we'll be using them later. So let's see. I tell you what, shall we get the HST going? I think we shall get the HST going. Why not? I will come back to comments in a minute because there's some I've noticed that I want to reply to. You can't use that one because that hasn't got couplings on both ends. Not to worry. Something derailed. No, just things making odd noises as usual. No. Which is the coach that's not got the coupling on? Oh, it's that one. So let's get the HST going. No clue if this works either. This is literally the first time I've run trains on this layout for about 3 months. 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Not forgetting the power car. Whoops. Let's just whack the tripod while we're at it, shall we? It doesn't work. Oh yeah, it does. Ah, because it's on half wave, not full wave. Or boost mode, as Jaden likes to make fun of me for calling it. This isn't actually on a 900 power control though, this one's on a H&M Safety Minor, the middle line. It's all my controllers are different. But let's see if it works. So, boost mode, and engage power. Lovely, we're off. Engage boost mode, full power. It may need time to warm up that HST, it often does. It's an old ring field, so yeah, in my experience they do need some warming up. And there we go, we're off. We can probably speed up the 9F and the D11 now. That's Jaden's chuck anything on request. HST is mine, and the outside line is Timber Valley. So let's go back and have a look at these comments. So Jaden has said, well, I won't read the paragraph because it's too long, really. It'll bore you to death because you've already read it. But yeah, I agree with you, Jaden. Several of my friends who are, you know, LGBT as well. Well, yeah, as well, because I'm doing it in relation to that comment. Several of my friends, you know, they're not like that at all, obviously. I just think, I'm probably going to get cancelled for this, but I do think some people just take being offended over the slightest little thing too far. If it's a mistake, fair enough. You apologise, you move on, and you get on with your day. But I just think some people get hung up over such small mistakes that are obviously non-intentional. I just think it's a bit daft. There's a bit of hot glue there that's left over. What I also don't agree with, and don't, you know, I completely support it and don't, you know, think I'm being really rude here, but What I really don't like is companies, you know, slapping pride flags on everything and then saying, oh yeah, we're supportive of LGBT, and then they're not, because they don't do anything else to support it. They just slap a pride flag on the logo or in some small corner of the website, say they support it, and then don't actually do anything apart from that. Which, if I'm going to be honest, really annoys me. If you're going to support it, you need to actively, you know, make changes to your company or your business or your community or whatever to support it. You can't just slap a couple of flags up and say, we support LGBT, you know what I mean? You can't just slap a flag up and say, oh yeah, you know, we're inclusive, because that's not how it works. I hope I've got across what I mean accurately there. You're not going to cancel Jaden, because I agree with you. Not by me, anyway. Engage boost mode! I've already read that, never mind. I do like 43s as well. The outside line seems to have slowed down. Let's speed it up again. Timber Valley, so a Deltic starting up today. Very nice. I did miss a Deltic rail tour going through my local station the other week, but that's because I was at Silverstone watching touring car races. Which is a bit of a shame, but I'm sure they do more Deltic tours, either in the, you know, towards Christmas or later on in the year. That's basically what I was trying to say, Jaden, you know, simplified. Can you tell I like to waffle on a lot? Jaden, read what Jaden's just put, that's what I meant. Right, let's go for some single camera shots. I'll try not to make you all sick by the constant changing of the shots. So I'll leave each one on a while. Thing is, on your comment about the roundabout, Jaden, what I agree is... No, I don't mean the roundabout comment. I meant the... about the super diverse company. But what... Oh, right, it's fair enough saying you're straight. I agree with that. But what I don't agree with is people saying you're bent, because... That's, to me, that's a horrible word, and I don't agree with people, you know, calling you bent. Straight's fine, but if you're calling somebody bent, I very much don't like that. Neither do my mates, either. I don't think it's very good at all. Anyway, let's move on. Not that I don't support it and all that, but, let's move on back onto the subject of trains. For a little while, anyway. I hope this is actually HEMR Live 14. I hope I've not just plucked that up out of thin air. Let me check. We're watching the GT4. We're watching the Carrera Cup, the Ginetta Juniors, and rounds 25 and 26 of the touring cars. We could have watched round 27 as well, but we wanted to get home for school, because obviously Silverstone... Well, not obviously, but Silverstone's about 2 hours from where we live. No. That is a big, big, big mess up. This is not Hybricane Mod Railway Live 14. This is Hybricane Mod Railway Live 13. Because the last one was 12. So, massive nose up. I may even be tempted to put 2 mishaps on for that. Do I? Do I put 2 mishaps on for that? Vote in the chat as to what you think. Are you going to be cruel to me, or are you going to be nice? Do I put 2 mishaps on for that massive nose up, or do I just put 1? Completely up to you. I will let you decide the fate of the show. .5 mishaps. We're not doing decimals. I'll tell you that now. Why isn't it moving? There we go. Seemed locked in position. There we go. 3.5. I'm not going to quarters and recurrings because I can't do recurring on this keyboard without faffing about with Unicode and stuff, which I'm not doing in the middle of the stream. So there we go. Pi. My mate knows 200 digits of pi. Because that's how sad we are. Oh, go on then. I'll make it even more daft. You'll only know this if you're in year 10 or above. Because we're on about maths. Oh yes, I am doing this. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Soccer tower. There you go. Trigonometry for the win. Only in right angle triangles though. These requests are actually going fairly well today. I tell you what, I'll get rid of the soccer tower. I'll stop being silly. Well, I'm rounding it up to 4 because 3.5 to 2 decimal places is 4. So there you go. I put 2 on, I've been cruel to myself. Oh, epic shots, just missed it. Shame. Camera 2's actually looking alright over on the main line. It's not actually looking that yellow for once. I must have got the colour balance just right. We've dropped nigh on 1800 frames today. Oh dear. 2.3%. Yeah, that camera looks alright for once. It's not completely ruined. Hybrid Math Railway. Star commenter goes to Timber Valley Productions today. Well done. That's the thing I've literally made up 2 seconds ago. There you go, Timber Valley. Star commenter of the day for that joke. Congratulations. Well done. I very much like that joke. These are behaving really, really well. They're actually matched pretty much exactly to speed. It's brilliant. HSC is doing fine. Tornado and the 31 are also behaving. Brilliant. And the rotating fan as well. You won't be able to see that, I don't think. I'm not faffing with the tripod mid-stream either. You've seen it before anyway. Right, I tell you what, before we get on some more requests, let's have a couple of moments in the dark with some background music. I shall mute the microphone, but I shall still be in the chat. Give you time to watch the trains in the dark with some nice music on. So, give me a moment, and here we go. I'm back. Bet that surprised you. No, it didn't. No, of course it didn't. But, yeah, I'm back. Let's see if we can do another decent stop. So let's get everything slowed right down. Let's see if we can do a decent stop here. Joe, great timing. Well, I didn't go, I just put I turned the loco lights off so we could see the coach lights and all the lighting in the dark. And I just turned my microphone off and turned the... Oh, that one quite as good, we're going again. I just turned the lights off and... turn the background music up. I do it quite often in streams. You know, just turn the music up, mute my mic, and just let you all watch the stream in some peace and quiet. Will the whole HSD fit on? Yes. And off. Perfect. Well, it wasn't perfect because we failed once. Here we go. So, get your requests in, please. Anything at all. That's obviously not already been taken. But, get your requests in now, please. Joy of Joys. Northern Transport Hub. Sounds brilliant. Let's kick the tripod again. Let's turn that around a little bit. There we go. You think, Jaden? You think? No. No, I'm not doing it. No. That's not a train. Unless I make a really long train, print out 100 digits of pi and then stick it to coaches so it can read it out. No, I'm not doing that. No, absolutely not. I've just noticed my Hornby bag's fallen off the display again. Need to hot glue that on. I've hot glued everything else on because all the blue tack kept failing in extreme cold or extreme warm weather. So I hot glued all the other display, you know, memorabilia on. But not the Hornby bag, which was a daft idea. I haven't, no. Well, I would have filmed that, you know. When I took my break is when I would have been filming that if I hadn't have taken my break. So no, I haven't done it yet. I will eventually, but not yet. I've got some other stuff that's got in the way of it now. Right, nobody's putting any requests in, so I'll do some myself. Let's see, what can we do? Get some requests in now, if you want, before I switch everything over. What locos have we even got? I should know this by now. Right, Flying Scotsman, out of the cave you come. Let's see if you work, you temperamental old beast. Did I see you comment about the 153? Oh, you typed 1. Did you type 193 instead of 153? Is there 193 even a locomotive? Well, let's find out, because I forgot. Here we go. Class. This is where it's going to be really, really, really obvious, isn't it? I'll be like, oh yes, that's what it is, but I can't remember. Surely it is. Yes, it's a German thing. Yeah, I think you typed 193 instead of 153 earlier. Yeah, it's one of them things that looks terrible, if I'm going to be honest. Anyway. Oh. You were recommending the Hornby 139? What is a 139? Let's go back to Google. This is going to be where it's really obvious. Class 139. Oh, that. Jesus, that looks terrible. That's awful. Oh, God. Hideous. Yeah, it is, Jaden. The Class 50, yeah, probably need to get an old Ringfield or Lima version or something like that. So you were recommending the 153. I need a DMU in Northern livery. That's the only, like, modern DMU I'm going for. It does look like the old people's car. It looks like the Rover James. I do need a 158 as well. Probably get 2 northern liveried versions. Right, what was I doing? What was I doing? This is your fault that I get sidetracked. Behave, you lot. I did wonder why this train was so difficult to move. Then I realised the flipping 31 was still on the back. I hope that is a 31. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, 31147. Right, let's faff about some more. 31. You can stay... No, you can't. You need to be turned around. HST, off we go. We're going to get to the 31 all in all with passenger coaches, I think, for the laugh. So, let's get you there. Shift you there. Connect. Chink. Let's get a really long train going, because that's fun. Rolling stock. Where is all my coaches gone? I won't put the defective Pullman coach on. For reasons I've already said probably more times than I care to admit. Blood and custard going on now. Defective coach, we don't want you. Other blood and custard, which has still got its name tag on from when I did that 08-day shunting puzzle. Go and watch that video, by the way. I think you'll like that. The 08-day celebration video. Oh, come on. I really shouldn't whistle along on live stream, should I? I'll just embarrass myself. And now the magnet's stuck. Yay! I'm aware how painful this is to watch, but... eh. Maybe I should have an intermission screen. No, I'm not doing an intermission screen. No, absolutely not. Christ! That's a good idea. Throw Tornado's tender on the floor. And that's correct, I haven't lost any magnets because we've got 2 left. And they're for the defective coach. There you go. I wonder if the 31 can pull this. I've never actually tested, I don't think. Right, 31. I'll put you on behind and then I'll back you up. Right, we can get things running now. Reverse. Do we want reverse? Yes, we want reverse. And it's not on the track properly. Ah, that sounds terrible. Oh, it's just re-railed itself. We're not counting that as a mishap because it fixed itself. The 139... Oh, Nora. I forgot how long the train was and just crashed everything. Oh, and I've just kicked the tire. Could this get much worse? Chuffing out. I forgot the train was 14 miles long and just rammed the 31 straight up its front end. Bloody hell. Right. We will get going eventually, I assure you. He says while failing to couple things. Right, now we're going. Is that a mishap? Nah. Yes, of course it is. There you go. I hope you're happy. Well, it's shifting it, so there we go. I do agree the 139 looks like the old people's car. The Rover James have already said that. Timber Valley says he's got to go now. Right, okay, that's fine, Timber Valley. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you thank you very much for watching this stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your request, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, enjoy the rest of your evening. I did forget the train was 14 miles long. Anyway, what are we actually supposed to be doing? Chuffing tender, haha, chuffing tender because it's a, you know, chuffing flipping tender, but it actually does chuff, haha. Great joke. What have we got for it to pull? I did mean to stick this Virgin coach on the back of the 31's train, but then I also want a coach to put on the back of Tornado, so I think that works out quite well if you ask me. Make sure that coupling's the right way around or it will derail. Right, Tornado, I mean, Flying Scotsman, do your work? Yes, of course she works. And the chuffing tender. Haha, chuffing tender. Hilarious. Yes, this is working very well. Do we get the 08 out? Do we get the 08? Yes, I think we do get the 08 out. Look, the 9F's coupling's come out once again. Sick of that, absolutely. I might just buy another coupling because the one that came default from factory is terrible. Well, I'll tell you what, let's completely change things over. Well, let's sod the coal train. Ow. Whack your head into the joists, George. That's a brilliant idea. We'll keep the D11 on, actually, I think. Wow, that's surprisingly easy to move by hand. Just... We will get back up to normal service eventually, I assure you. Right, and let's go extra specially weird because that's fun. Oh, come on. Get moving. Power! Why is the 31 now barely moving? Yeah, I know, Jaden. Sometimes I do it for comedic effect. Sometimes I just do it because it just comes out like that. I think the 31's just broken itself again. It's barely moving. What about reverse? Why is it now... What is up with that engine? It was working fine 2 months ago. Well, that's what I said when it didn't work at all. Well, didn't work 2 months ago. Put it back together and it worked because Hornby just can't make trains that flipping work, can they? Right, off goes the D11, eventually. Where's the... Right, yo, look, Nash is taken off like a flipping rocket. D11, off you go. Maybe she got stuck on something. I do like the chuffing tender. Here she comes now. Certainly not pulling power the 31's lacking. I don't know what's up with it, to be honest. Here goes the chuffing tender. I'll try and get it on microphone. You might not be able to hear it that well. I'll have to do it on the other camera though, otherwise face. So I'll let you know when the chuffing tender comes on. You might not be able to hear it through the mic, or it might be muffled by everything else. We shall see. It's not going to get minced by the D11 because that's just gone past. Right, here comes the chuffing tender sound. Let me know if you hear it. Did you hear it? Nothing I can do if you haven't. Let's not whistle. Let's just stop. Easy Winners is on in the background now. I can actually play this myself on the piano. Yeah, I thought that might have happened, Jaden. Easy Winners, I can play this on piano. It's only the end, though. My favourite tune's already gone past, I think. I may just put that on again. Dee-dee-dee. Entertainer now. I'm also learning, if you Google a pic, well, I've got an 11-page piece that I want to learn at the moment. If you Google, Just got to say what? Got to say what? Anyway, if you Google Waltz in E flat by August Durand, that's August with an E on the end of it, D-U-R-A-N-D, that's the piece I've got to learn in a month, or would like to learn in a month for a little concert we have around where we live. The piano teachers of our area and all the students all come together in a church to perform every November. So I've got to learn that Waltz in E flat by August Durand in a month. I can do the simplified version, which is in one of my other piano books that I worked through, but I'd like to learn the full version. So if you Google Waltz in E flat by August Durand, that's the piece I'm currently learning, and it sounds wonderful. I suppose I do. Piano's the best instrument, fight me. Do you know what I can remember I can do actually to make the second, not the second radius, the Stevenson line train? There we go, because Graceful, Riddles after Robert Riddles that made the standard form, my favourite steam loco, and Stevenson, Robert Louis Stevenson. What I can do on the Stevenson line to make the Stevenson line train more weird is open the smoke box door. Off we go. Yes, look at that. Extra special. About 35 minutes left. Not that I want it to go like that, but... Flying Scotsman, how's your motor feeling? Oh, not warm at all, actually. That's good. Still haven't fixed the crack in the platform. Although this is the first time I've ran trains in 3 months, never mind fixing platforms. Well, let's do the usual dropped frames test. OBS gives me a metric on how many frames we've dropped throughout the entire stream. From 1,773, that's 1.5%. So if Timber Valley was here, we could do Highbrook and Math Railway, so we shall do it in his name instead, as if he was here. So thank you to Timber Valley Railway, who came up with the name Highbrook and Maths Railway, because we do actually do maths every stream. We do the dropped frame count. We do the drop frame count every stream. So here's the maths. So we'll do it for 1 minute and 8. Obviously time's ticking on, so it won't be exact. But we'll do it for 1 hour and 8 minutes of the stream, which is 68 minutes. So 1,773, which is 1.4%. Let me work out how you have to do this, actually. So we need to divide... Well, how do you do this, actually? I haven't done this maths in ages. Yeah, so 1,773 divided by 1.4, because we divide 1.4 to get 1%, and 1,773, we divide that by 1.4% to get 1%. So we got 1,266 frames, times that by 100% to get how many frames we've had. As of 1 hour and 8 minutes in this stream, we've had as of 1 hour and 8 minutes into this stream, we've had 1,000... No, I can't say it! As of 1 hour and 8 minutes into this stream, we have had 126,642 frames. So 1,773 divided by 126k should be 1.4%, which it is. Pointless bit of maths. And yes, you're right, Jaden. GNR? What's GNR? Great Northern Railway? Grandma on the Nürburgring? Could be anything. Could be anything. Oh. I can't remember when I saw Jules Holland. Roughly around the time I, Well, yeah, about a week before I edited the video of it, I think. I'll have the ticket somewhere on my notice board. Grandma, I know. That were off top of my head as well, that. Oh, good. Well, before this stream, previously I have run on low latency, which is about a minute delay from me actually speaking. So if I said hello, 1 minute later, you would, on the other end of the line, hear hello. So previously on streams, I've run on low latency. Recently, about 3 months ago, 4 months ago, when the last few streams I did, I ran on low latency, which gave me about an 11-second delay. And today and for the future, I am running on ultra low latency, which is pretty good actually. I've read places that that the lower latency you go. Oh, that is a mishap. There we go. I've read in places that the lower your latency is, the lower the quality, but that doesn't seem to have changed, which is good. So it means I've got real-time interaction with you, well, 4 seconds from me saying it's coming through on whatever device you're watching it. So yeah, it means, especially for the Christmas specials I do, where there's a lot of real-time interaction and need for things to happen quickly, rather than me sat waiting for stuff to happen. It's good because I can run at the same quality. It's not a noticeable quality decrease. If it has decreased, I can run at low latency, so almost real-time interaction, but without a quality decrease, which is really good. I was concerned that it would affect it, but it hasn't, which is I'm very, very pleased about. Christmas special is going ahead this year. I just need to put all the activities together in the upcoming, well, month and a half. Don't know what date it'll be yet, but I need to make sure it's on a weekend. Not so I ruin it like I did last year by doing it on a Wednesday and nobody watched and I had to reschedule it. But it's on 60 views, that stream, which I'm very, very happy about. Anyway, that Pullman derailment was mishap count number 6. So 3 more. We've equalled it, 4 more we've failed. The reaction time will probably put her in a wall. Good one. Except not good one, because your grandma would be dead, but... Anyway. Things have slowed down again. Why? Very difficult to control the 31. It can crawl well, but there's not much difference in speed when you turn it up. The one moment you can be turning it up and it's the same speed. The next moment it's vroom, gone. Good one. She'd be trying to turn the wheels whilst being dead. I'll shut that smoke box door now before it smashes into something and gets broken. I will remind you again, because it's a while since I've mentioned this, but, well, a while being about an hour ago. The next couple of videos, obviously you know that my channel has switched from solely focusing on trains, on modern railways, on train spotting, on Train Sim World 2. As you know from the recent announcements I've put out not that long ago now. But now you know that I'm making variety content because of the recent announcements. I started reading the comment again and then saying that I've done it again. So as you know, within the recent announcements, if you haven't watched the recent announcements, then I suggest you watch them. But now that my channel is making variety content, not just focusing on trains, model railways, train spotting, Train Sim World 2, etc., and now I'm making a variety of videos. So the next video to come out will be a video talking about the petrol lawnmower that I promised before I went on my break, before I had the time off. Then we've got another video coming on Train Sim World 2. We're driving the 8F this time on the Great Western Main Line instead of the Jubilee, which we did last time. That'll be the second Spirit of Steam video I'm doing. And then after that, we've got a video coming out on Silverstone and touring cars and the Ginettas and the Carreras, the GT4s I think they are. Collection of videos, clips, images from my outing to Silverstone last weekend. And then after that, we've either got another lawnmower video or we have a what do we have after that? I can't remember what's on the list. We've either got another lawnmower video after that, or we've got a video analysing a television advert, which I'm not going to give away. So it goes Train Sim World, no it doesn't, it goes lawnmower videos coming out next, then Train Sim World, then Silverstone, then either another lawnmower video or a video analysing a TV advert, which I've wanted to make for quite some time. So that's the agenda. As usual, upload schedule is all over the place. There isn't a set time, there isn't a set day, there isn't a set frequency. It will be whenever I have the time to make the video and whenever I feel like putting them out. Normally I'd say I'll try to go for maybe, one every 2 weeks, maybe one every week if I'm feeling really productive and I've got loads of spare time, but, at minimum maybe expect 2 uploads a month, but it's just whenever I feel like it, to be honest. Jaden's continue his story about the death of his grandma. Then she'd hop out the car and say, well, that was rather wicked, but nothing a spot of tea on the south lawn can't fix. Then I'd say, Grandma, there isn't a south lawn, we're at a racetrack and the mechanic's going to have to fix the car. And then she'd reply, oh, how diminishing. Would they like a spot of tea and a jammy dodger? I would, I'd have that now, but I'm having my tea in 24 minutes, so, yeah. So, I tell you what I can do now I'm on Windows, I'm on my own Windows computer. I can open up Xbox Game Bar and have a look at my performance stats. So OBS is telling me we're doing we're using 9.7%, 10.7% of my CPU now. Let's have a look. So OBS is using 9 or 10% of my CPU. So that means around 4 to 5% has been used on running other things. We're at 14-15% CPU on Xbox Game Bar, 9% on OBS, so that means 4, 5, 6% has been used on, background activity. The graphics processing unit, GPU, we're at 29-30%, and RAM we're at 60%, we're using 4.6 out of 8 gigabytes, so not that bad. That voice was perfect to read that in, thank you. I'm quite good at doing adenoidal voices when it comes to it as well. I would try and do one, but knowing me, it'll come out terrible. I never turned this light back on, did I? I only turned this light on the webcam onto stage 1, just so the side of this house here isn't so dark. I might try an adenoidal voice in a minute, just for a laugh. Let's not knock the houses over. Elbow. I would change the trains, but I'll be going in 10 minutes or so. Where is the Nordschleife? Is it Germany? Can't say I've ever heard of it. I'll do the announcement though. I have to get my microphone right in my face for this, for the typical commentators one. Just imagine being at the... Oh no, that's not the actual comment, is it? And it's Grandma rounding the final corner, and she sets the fastest lap for pole position. I had no clue how well that sounded, but I guess I'll note it when I watch the replay later. Well, parts of it anyway. I'll Google where the Nordschleife is. Let's use the browser, because it's exactly what I have it set up for. Nordschleife. Oh, it's the Nürburgring. I just didn't know what the full name was. Is it? Nürburgring? Is it the same track? Or is this just different parts of the Nürburgring? Let's have a look. I don't know. Is it the same track? Let's have a look. Oh, the Nürburgring includes the Nordschleife. Oh, it stands for Northern Loop in German. It is a loop that joins the Nürburgring. Thanks, Jaden. I need to know what racetrack the Corkscrew was on. I was trying to remember that the other day. Corkscrew racetrack. Is it? I know it's in America. I think the place begins with A, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Laguna Seca. Thought it began with A. Oh well, never mind. For people watching on replay or for anyone in the chat, when we were on about the Class 139 looking like the Rover James, there's the Class 139. It's a sort of stepped front on the Fiat Multipla that gives it, similar look to that. But there's the 139. And there's the Rover James. Sort of looks the same, does it not? I think it does. Let's stick something in funny, so if I have to use the browser again, I'll surprise myself. There we go. Let's get it off the browser as well. How far are we off on the background music track? Oh, it's restarted. Of course it has. I think my favourite song on the background, or if that favourite song of all time, will be coming on the background track soon, so when it does, I'll mute the microphone and we'll do the little bit of a running session that we normally do, just to round off the stream. Should be after this track, I think. It's not this one, I'm just whistling. Stop whistling! I'm just whistling to the one that's on now. Jaden says he's started on the Nürburgring and after a few corners he turned off to the Nordschleife, which is incredibly fast, technical and lethal. A lap is about 21 kilometres. Wow. Eventually joins the Nürburgring. Christ. So, we'll begin the running session now. I'll mute the mic, I'll still be in the chat of course, but let's do a little bit of a running session with some nice background music. So, I'll be back speaking in a couple of moments. Couple of minutes. Maybe upcoming for an epic shot here. Yes, look at that. 3 trains in 1. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry if that surprised you. 3 trains in 1 then, that'll be beautiful. Looks like, unless things nose up in the next 5 minutes, we're okay on the mishap count. I doubt it'll ever get to 0, but Oh, the banging tune one. Oh, is it where he says banging tunes for Mysterio and is in that golf? That blue golf, and Jeremy and Richard put on that terrible techno dubstep music for him. That horrible grating thing. Send it anyway, because I'll watch it again, but... Yeah, I don't particularly like slang. Well, really. Chavik slang. Slang like that. But did it for comedic effect. Oh, no, it's in a... Oh, is it where he's laid back? Where he's, like, got his broken back and he's laid really far back in his Civic. Yeah, I've seen that. Send it again, though. I'll watch it. How is the motor on Scotsman doing? 'Cause it's a triangle and it's not terribly efficient. The magnet's probably half dead as well. How warm are you? Oh, just mildly warm. Lovely. Right, I shall let everything have 3 more laps, and I think we'll start bringing things to a close. We shall stop them in the station, obviously. We'll not stop them. I only put them over here because it's easier to get to the drawers underneath than reaching over here, and this is a nice open space. Landscaping next. Got plenty of polystyrene. I've got my foam cutter. I've done a video on that. Just need... Well, I've got plenty of polystyrene, enough to get me started. I just need to actually start sculpting some hills, get some more polystyrene, and get properly making some hills and landscaping. Okie doke, things are going to start coming to a close now, so we'll kill the power on you, kill the power on you, and kill the power on you. Whatever's through next in the station will stop. Oh god, I'm going to have to stop all 3 trains at once here, aren't I? Just now I am. Stop there. Perfect. Let's carry on with that theme, please. I'll move that further down the platform so you can see the 31. Look at that, I'm a genius. Just perfect. Stop that, isn't it? Beautiful. Right then, so that concludes today's stream. We ended it on 6 mishaps, which is very good. We bet our previous score by 3. So, well done, trains. Well done for people for picking requests that actually work. So, we can now say that the challenge is completed. We bet our score of 9. And the next score that we have to beat is 6 or under. So, we'll see if we can do that next time. Not doing subtracting mishaps. I'm not doing 0.5s either. But we are leaving it at 6. So, that was the first stream I've done in quite a few months now. I am back to making videos. So, next video is a mowing video on my petrol lawnmower. Then it's a Train Sim World 1. Then it's a video at Silverstone. Then it's either another video on my mower or analysing a TV ad. Just depends which one I decide to make. I'll subtract pi of a mishap, Jaden. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me today for today's live stream. It really has been wonderful to see you all here today, and thank you very much for your brilliant requests as always. I do hope you have enjoyed watching the stream as much as I have had running it, and as I always say, these weekly streams really are one of my favourite types of content to produce and make, and I get to spend a good hour and a half, hour and 3/4 with you lot, which is really, really nice on a Saturday afternoon usually, but obviously today's stream's on Sunday because I was doing something yesterday. Streams from next week go back to the usual time at 4:15 on a Saturday, so I do hope to see you then. But in the meantime, I'd just like to say thank you all very much once again for joining this evening. Do take care, enjoy the rest of your evening, and bye for now.